Díoghuit agus Fáilte. In this video we're going to look at 10 of the best and most useful phrases you can have in Irish. If you want to learn more about phrases and words and grammar, then subscribe to this channel. And you can always support me on PayPal as well if you wish. Links will be in the description. So the first useful and convenient phrase is this: Tá áthas orm bualadh leat. Tá áthas orm bualadh leat. And that means pleased to meet you. So a great one to have if you've been introduced to somebody, like a friend or whatever. You can say that. Tá áthas orm bualadh leat. If you want to describe the place that you're in, or describe any place as the most beautiful place on the face of the earth, you could say this: Is é an áit is deise tharla an domhan. Is é an áit is deise tharla an domhan. This is the nicest place in the whole wide world. The next two phrases could be useful if you're going into a cafe or a restaurant and you're inquiring about the Wi-Fi. So, an bhfuil Wi-Fi agat. Do you have Wi-Fi? An bhfuil Wi-Fi agat. And if so, then you could ask for the code or password. So you could say this: Céard é an code don Wi-Fi. Céard é an code don Wi-Fi. You could substitute code for pass uckle, which is password. Pass uckle. And it's always good to end that with the Irish way of saying please, which is le de hull, or mise de hulle, mise de hulle. Céard é an code don Wi-Fi, mise de hulle. Our next phrase is to do with the Irish language, actually. So if you wanted to say Irish is an easy language to learn because I love it, you could say this: Tá an Ghaeilge forisht a amhlaim mar is bralum é. Tá an Ghaeilge forisht a amhlaim mar is bralum é. A useful phrase to have if you're talking with somebody or to somebody about why you're learning Irish. Tá an Ghaeilge forisht a amhlaim mar is bralum é. And that's news that might surprise a lot of people. And if you wanted to say that this surprised us, or the news came as a big shock to us, you could say this: Cuir an scéal anna úntas oring. Cuir an scéal anna úntas oring. The news surprised us greatly. Another great phrase to have then, if you're trying to say that somebody learned a lesson or they learned some valuable information at the end of a day or at the end of a story, you could say this: D'fhoghlaim siad ceacht tábhachtach an lá sin. They learned a valuable lesson that day. D'fhoghlaim siad ceacht tábhachtach an lá sin. Our next phrase then is this: Is maith mar a tharla. Is maith mar a tharla. And that can mean a number of things. It can mean it was a blessing in disguise. It could mean it ended well. Or it could mean there was a happy ending. It's quite flexible and interchangeable, and therefore very, very convenient. Is maith mar a tharla. Our next two phrases are very useful then if you're sending an email or writing a letter. The first one: Is mise meas. Is mise meas. And that basically means yours sincerely or yours faithfully. Is mise meas. And next then we have this phrase, which is grá mór ó. So that means lots of love from. So grá mór means lots of love, and then ó, which is spelled ó fada, means from, and then you put your name afterwards then. So grá mór ó Paul. So that means lots of love from Paul. So if you enjoyed this video and you found these phrases useful, please give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And let me know in the comments section some of your favourite phrases, because that will help other viewers and subscribers as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll be back very soon. Slán tamall.